Yeah, what's good, man? We're gonna do this one a little bit differently than usual. Got me out here on the prowl, you understand me? Walking outside. Late night, early morning, however you wanna put it. But we're gonna talk about Wrestlepalooza. Fucking trash ass show was Wrestlepalooza. We're gonna talk about the debacle or how trash Wrestlepalooza was. We ain't gonna talk about how trash it was. We're just gonna tell you that I thought it was trash. So, yeah, Wrestlepalooza, man, was trash. Man, can't say it no plainer than that. You know, Wrestlepalooza was trash. WWE ought to be ashamed, man, with charging people $30 a month. That was their first premiere pay-per-view. This is what you get. You get nothing. No surprises. No debuts. You know what I mean? No special matches. No match types. You know, you just got basically just a house show, man. Yeah, it was just a regular ass show to me. Like, I ain't see nothing like special about it or premium live event about it. You know what I'm saying? Being that it was, damn, walk through these fucking sprinklers. I thought them shits was gonna spin the other way. They kind of got me. But anyway, what I was saying, Palooza was a whack show. And that John Cena Brock Lesnar match, man, boy, that was crazy. I mean, crazy in a bad way. Like, we know years ago, maybe about 10 or 15, Brock Lesnar introduced him to Suplex City. And suplexed him about 30 times or some shit. And this match wasn't even as good as that. You kind of they made it like it was going to be something. And Brock just kind of ran through him. I don't think Cena should be getting squashed like that on his farewell tour. I definitely don't like the booking of Cena farewell tour, but that'll be a whole nother video, and that's coming. The booking of John Cena farewell tour, we got to talk about that. Man, we got to talk about that. But I was one of the guys that was happy to see Brock Lesnar come back. But I need y'all to use him in a better capacity than this. I mean, you ain't really doing shit with him. You ain't build up the feud no kind of way. They ain't even really had no issue. It's just, we gonna throw it back to a match we had before. And they ain't even having a program. Hold on. We gotta stop it. They not even having a program. They just had one squash match. And that's it. Like, they just going on to the next thing. You know, and they've been saying that Cena's last opponent gonna be Gunther. But that look like that may not be the case now. I wouldn't mind it being Gunther. That'd be a good match, but none of these matches gonna have no build up to them. None of them had no build up. You know, they just had a match. He basically beat John Cena for no reason at all. They're not gonna have a program. Cena ain't gonna get his win back. You know, they don't got no. They never really told you like why Brock came back and just targeted Cena. They just expect you to know that These guys been rivals for years, and it's his last hurrah, so Brock wanna spoil it for him. I think they pivoted on a lot of shit. Cause Cena's whole thing was supposed to be he here to ruin wrestling. And now he's Super Cena again. But back to Wrestlepalooza before I get off of the subject of John Cena. I do think that he will, his last match, he'll win. He'll go out with his hand raised. That's what I believe. He's gonna go out on top. This squashing, basically this glorified squash match he had with Brock Lesnar, I think that's the one that like solidified it. Like, man, if you do this, then we'll make sure you go out all the way on top. Cause they wanted him to work with Brock bad for some reason. Like, they even went out there and lied and said that he the reason Brock back, cause he wanted him back. And he had to jump on social real quick and debunk that shit and say, nah, not me. I don't make no matches, I don't call no shots. I just do what they tell me to do. I don't veto shit, and I don't use my power to try to politic. I just do it. It's a job. You know what I mean? And we done with the shit. And this is last hurrah, so that's what it is. Yep. Yeah, so. And the reason I ain't really like Wrestlepalooza was all the reasons I just said. They promised you that this was going to be a WrestleMania type event, SummerSlam even. They wanted Wrestlepalooza to be one of their top 4 shows for the year. If that's the case, man, they have to do better than this. Then with it being their first show on ESPN on the $30 app that they've been, the app won't pose to be a thing yet, you know. I think the app won't pose to come into play till next year, but they pushed it up. And that's why they had so many homes that couldn't access the show. Still a lot of people that's confused on how to access the show. I was confused before. I didn't think I could see it, but I found it on my TV. I missed a lot of the opening contests. I thought I had to pay for the shit. I already had it, but anyway. Yeah, man, they gotta do better, yo. They wanna charge niggas $30 a month so they can see PLE. This what they gonna do? Like, what was the difference between that shit and a Saturday night main event? It was just no commercials. That was it. No commercials. That's another thing we have to talk about too with the John Cena video. His last match gonna be on Saturday night's main event. Will he get a bunch of commercials? But from my understanding, Saturday night's main event is still on Peacock, right? I mean, if I'm wrong on that, because it's a reason you still need Peacock. Saturday night's main event may be on the app though, I ain't sure, but I might got that one twisted, but they still need your subscription to Peacock because they put NXT on Peacock, PLEs. NXT got a big one coming, Invasion, basically TNA versus NXT. I'm gonna be checking that out for sure. I'm gonna definitely be checking that out. Not that I'm real impressed with Oba Femi and Trick Williams, but I do like Oba, and I know Trick they got, so, you know, right now you got to deal with Trick, man. You know, like him or not, you know, he they got. He is their guy. You know, I don't take him seriously as the Impact World Champ, but it is what it is. And speaking of fucking TNA, man, we gotta talk about it. Kehlani Jordan, and congratulations to Kehlani Jordan, man. I think she's a beautiful young woman, intelligent, you know, got a bright future in this business if she wanna stay in it. You know, if she wanna be in the business, she got a bright future in it. You know. But I don't know if she gonna be in the business for the long haul. But this ain't about Kehlani, you know. Peace and blessings to her. But I told y'all, man. I told y'all. TNA, WWE, little bitch, man. That's what they are. TNA is WWE's little bitch. WWE's little bitch. They had a championship match where Dana Brooke, or Ash by Elegance as she known, she had to forfeit the title for some reason. She can't wrestle no more. I think she retiring. Maybe she got an illness or something going on with her, and it probably been going on with her for a long time, and WWE probably knew. That's probably why they got rid of her, but not all the way. They just sent her to TNA. And maybe it was like, she can't go but so much longer. Let's at least give her her flowers now and give her the TNA Impact title. So, she had to forfeit the title and she can't wrestle no more. It sounded like a retirement speech. So, you know, peace and blessings to her. Ash by Elegance, but that vacated the title. They had a triple threat match with Kehlani Jordan, which is an NXT talent, and everybody on there was an NXT talent. It was like, pardon me, man, I'm going off the top of the dome. It was Kehlani Jordan and two other former NXT people. So it was just like NXT was gonna have to win the pony, man. You know what I mean? Like none of the Impact girls was even in the fucking match. Like, this shit crazy, man. And then now NXT person got that belt. They gonna take the shit back to NXT, to the Performance Center. And I know they telling the whole invasion storyline, but man, this shit just looked like they WWE little bitch. Like, they got all your belts. They come on your TV program, whoop all y'all stars' ass, make them look like shit. Joe Hendry came on WrestleMania as the TNA Championship with the belt. Got his ass flattened in 2 minutes. So it's like they already showing you, like, we big dogging y'all. We the big company. You lucky to be in our motherfucking presence. And since we got you over here, goddammit, you gonna do what we tell you to do? Or you can kick fucking rocks. That's how they gonna tell it. Exactly what the fuck they gonna say. So yeah, man. That whole relationship just a debacle to me. You know. Yeah, man. That whole relationship just looked crazy. Like, just gonna big dog the people, man. Then as soon as the contract's up, which is cool because TNA basically an indie, so they ain't trying to keep people for the long haul. So when the contract's up, WWE gonna sign them anyway. Most of them. I'm seeing where they gave Frankie Kazarian a belt in Impact. I know I'm probably talking about Wrestlepalooza, but not really, man. If you follow this channel, I know I'm just really starting to get to it, but you'll see, man. The videos are what they are. We just gonna talk about some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gotta be nothing real crazy or whatever. So, been a lot of like counter programming with AEW and WWE, and the counter programming, it gets a little petty with these companies, but I understand it. You know what I mean? WWE don't have to do it the way they be doing it. Like, you don't gotta try to, you know. It's like me, if I'm a big brother and I got a little brother and he trying to do his thing and I'm already well established. And it's like, alright, look, I'm gonna show you that I'm the man. I'm gonna do anything you do, I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna do it the opposite of, And you have a party over here, I'm gonna have a party across the street, right across the street from your party. You know what I'm saying? I ain't stopping nobody from coming to your shit. My shit just happened. You know what I'm saying? With loud music and better bitches over here. You know what I mean? People don't want to come over there. And the people that's loyal gonna be like, yeah, they got some hoes over there. Fuck them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Niggas still gonna go, support their people, but could be a bad analogy, man. But you get the drift, man. That Tony be getting big boy by WWE, and he know he can't compete, so a lot of time he'll just be like, fuck it, it's cool. He just keeps striving, but someone was saying that Edge should be Cena's last opponent and that Tony should let them borrow Edge. No, he shouldn't. The way they be being petty towards Tony and counter-programming and poaching his talent and taking shots at the man on the air and all this shit, man, I wouldn't let him borrow shit. Trust me, they tried it with Sting. Nope. Yeah, Sting wanted like, I can't fucking remember, but it's somebody that was under WWE contract. He wanted to be at his last final match. And WWE was like, hell no. Nah, he can't be there. Like, nah, he can't be there for his partner. Nope. It's more about the companies and shit that's involved. We ain't paying for you niggas to do that shit. So the actual story people want to see is AEW versus WWE, which will probably never happen. Because they just, both of the sides just too petty, man. But one more thing before I got out of here, man. I'm just walking around in circles and shit outside. It's feel nice out here. It's cool morning. I would say night, but it's actually morning. About 3 o'clock or so. Where I'm at. On the East Coast. But anyway, before I get out of here, man, there was a lot of uproar online about Riho. And if you don't know Riho, little Japanese wrestler in AEW, little Joshi female. She real small, really, really small, tiny. You know what I mean? Minuscule. And got like a schoolgirl look, and she looked probably younger, a lot younger than what she actually is. Riho about 28 years old. But she looked like she like 16. You know what I'm saying? Then they dress her up like the schoolgirl. And, you know, it's a thing, man. If that's what you like, that's what you like. I don't got, you know. That ain't what I'm here for. That ain't what the fuck I'm here for. So, Riho, you know what I mean? A lot of people feel like they don't need to sell her offense because it looks so weak. And she's so small, and she be trying to work like a world beater, like an ass kicker and shit. And it's like nobody believed that you could kick anyone's ass. If she wrestled different, people wouldn't have the gripe about her. Like if she wrestled like a Ricky Morton, you know what I mean? I know you young cats like, who the fuck is Ricky Morton and why the fuck did he keep bringing him up? Well, I'll tell you who Ricky Morton is. I'll tell you who the fuck Ricky Morton is. Ricky Morton, one of the greatest selling baby faces of all time. That's who Ricky Morton is. He one half of the Rock and Roll Express, yes. But Ricky Morton, his contributions to the business, to this business, nigga. This business that I love to talk about, that I love to watch, I love to partake in, that you love to watch, you love to talk about. You wish you could partake in it. Ricky Morton is a gem, man. Like, if you want to learn how to sell, if you want to be sympathetic babyface, man, you watch tapes of Ricky Morton. That's how you learn. Ricky Morton can make anybody care about him. Boy, he bleed and he beg and he plead and he just look like this white meat, you know, innocent little babyface guy like that. And of course, I'm not the sympathetic guy. Like, I was a guy who liked heels, you know what I mean? But I understand the concept of sympathetic baby faces. Even me, who was a heel lover, when you watch Ricky Morton in there getting beaten, bloody and battered and begging and pleading, you kind of feel away like, God damn. Like, damn, ain't nobody gonna come help him? What the fuck? You know, something. Like, damn, somebody come help him. Somebody come stop this shit. Yeah, but anyway, man, if she fought from underneath, and for those of y'all don't know when I say fight from underneath, what that means, it's basically what the babyface should be doing. The babyface should be getting their ass kicked most of the match, and then they should make this triumphant comeback and beat the heel, you know what I mean? Like at the last second, the babyface just triumphant, and he triumphed over this heel, and he beat him. And, you know, we didn't think he was going to be able to, and, you know, little shit to tell a story where the heel get cocky or something like that. But Riho was their first ever champion. I'm talking about their inaugural champion was Riho. Then I think it was Nyla Rose after that. You could tell Kenny had a thing for the Japanese chicks. His first ever, Kenny was booking the women's division, and his first 3 champions is Riho, Nyla Rose, and fucking Hikaru Shira. I hope I said her name right. Sheeta, baby. So Sheeta, I liked Sheeta at first, man. I ain't gonna lie. Till people pointed out some stuff about Sheeta, it was like, damn, maybe I just like the way she looked. Let me actually watch her wrestle. Man, she got very weak offense. She missed a lot. It was, and oh man, yeah, Sheeta was, yeah. I think that was a mistake, boss. You know what I mean? Probably having Kenny book that women's division is a mistake, but you know. They should have a woman booking the shit. They got women there, bro. They got fucking Serena Deeb. I'm not saying she need to book the division, but she could be in on the creative for the women. They got fucking Madison Rose or Madison Love or whatever the fuck. What's her name? One of the beautiful people. They got Madison Rose, Madison Love. I don't know, nigga. Somebody's name was Love in that group. Angelina Love, so she Madison Rose. Velvet Sky. Yeah, Sky Rose Love. All right. Velvet Sky, Madison Rose, Angelina Love. You know what I mean? And I like the beautiful people, by the way. All right, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, man. I'm starting to ramble, but I did want to touch on that whole Riho thing. Like, I like Riho. You know what I mean? I think they just need to, and they book Riho too strong. You know what I mean? But I like Riho. And to me, like, whether she believable or not, that's kind of like here nor there, because the way pro wrestling is these days, ain't none of this shit believable. So it kind of don't matter. But Riho, to me, like I say, fight from underneath, sell, get sympathy, you know. And maybe change up some of that offense, like those spinning back fists and shit be looking super weak. So Mercedes had to sell for Riho, which was crazy, because like Mercedes been around the world and fought all types of bitches. The Rhea Ripleys, you know what I mean, the Beth Phoenixes, like she done been in there with them. Even with that big bitch Bozilla a few weeks back. If you ain't see her, man, go check her out, boy. She green, but man, she is huge. And I'm surprised Tony did that stupid shit again, man. Debuted somebody on his TV that won't under contract. Man, you done that shit 3 times and WWE signed a person. I was definitely looking forward, or not forward, but I was looking to see like WWE making an announcement that they done signed Bozilla. I wouldn't be surprised if you hear, yeah, Bozilla been down at the fucking PC for the last couple months. I would not be surprised, man. This dude ain't learned his fucking lesson. Debuting these people on TV that you ain't got under contract, man. It's just an audition for the other fucking company, man. But yeah, I like Riho. But I do agree with, like, some of the offense ain't believable, you know what I mean? She not trash, and she don't make me upset to see her on my TV or nothing, but you gotta keep in mind, man, somebody really high on her. She was the first ever champ, and whenever shit just like, they need somebody to have a match, goddammit, here come Riho, goddammit. Riho don't even be on TV like that, then she'll just pop up and have a fucking PLE match. But hey, man, you don't like the Japanese schoolgirl look? Fine, that's your business. It don't bother me. You don't like that Riho look like a kid? Okay, I understand. You don't like that the camera keep going up Riho's skirt where she look like a kid? Okay, well, that's probably a problem with you, because Riho's an adult woman. 28, 25, at least 28 years old. So this woman pushing 30. So all the pedophilia comments, the PDF comments, the JDs from New York and these other goofy ass guys making, you sound ridiculous, man, because this is a grown adult woman. Now, if she ain't your cup of tea, cool. She ain't even mine. But I'm not going to complain about them having the camera going up her skirt. I will complain about her weak offense and her people having to put her over. You know what I mean? And I don't mind seeing her in a wrestling match, like I said, if she learned how to work like a Ricky Morton.